So this video is about why you should play Quake 1, the first entry in the series. I mean, it's not like there are a lot of Quakes, there are only 4 Quakes and the third one is multiplayer only. So if you're looking for some arena FPS action, check out Quake 3, although it's dead, so play Quake Champions or Quake Live instead. But let's get back to Quake 1. Why is Quake 1 a game you should play? Well, if you're tired of wasting 80 euros on the newer Triple AA game release, which always end up being very boring, story driven, with a story that is not even worth following, nor the 80 bucks, I feel like you should really try out Quake 1. It's on Steam. It has been remastered in the August of 2021. A remaster, I mean that the models have been made more higher resolutions, the textures are more high resolution. It has been revamped a bit, and it works wonderfully in whichever Windows you're using, 10, 11, you choose, it works, okay? So you got no excuse about that, because sometimes you might say, oh, I'm not gonna try this very old game because it's probably not gonna run on my newer PC, but it's gonna run. Quake 1 it's gonna run. So no excuses. Now, the campaign, if you buy the game on Steam, the campaign comprises the 4 episodes from standard Quake 1, and then you get the mission packs as well, which are Scores of Armageddon, Dissolution of Eternity, and Dimension of the Past. And then there is Dimension of the Machine, which is an expansion pack which has been newly released, I think, with the release of the remaster, and it's very good. It's top-notch Quake level design and gameplay, and it even expands a bit from the standard Quake architectures and setting, because Quake has been known for its Lovecraftian theme, medieval theme, as well as sci-fi theme, and so this new expansion pack expands on these settings as well. But now let's talk about the gameplay, which is the core of the matter. Why is Quake 1 gameplay so great? Well, because you get your standard arsenal of weapons. It's your classic FPS arsenal with the shotgun, double barrel shotgun or super shotgun, rocket launcher, grenade launcher, nail gun, and you're missing a railgun or a sniper rifle. But you can't have everything in life. You're gonna have to wait for Quake 2 for the railgun. And with the expansion packs, you also expand your arsenal, which means that you get multi-rockets, and now instead of 1 rocket, your rocket launcher is gonna shoot 3, heated nail gun, which increase the nail gun damage and make the projectiles look all fired up and cool to look at and kill enemies with, and it's a great expansion to play. I almost feel like it surpasses the original game. So play Dissolution of Eternity if you get bored of the Quake 1 campaign, which you should not be bored about. Also, unlike Doom, Quake presents a small difference in the sense that the enemy encounters are not as chaotic as they are in Doom, in the sense that you meet fewer enemies, because the engine couldn't, handle a lot of polygons moving and shooting around. But in my opinion, this is actually a good thing, because sometimes in Doom, or in Serious Sam as well, you get overwhelmed by a lot of enemies shooting at you, and sometimes it feels like you're just shooting, your chain gun at the dark, because you're gonna hit enemies with it, or you're just gonna blast the rockets at them, and hope they die with the splash damage. And you're generally gonna hit everyone. You don't need too precise aiming, while instead in Quake The guns shoot very precisely, and you need to aim them to kill your enemies, and the enemies are quite deadly in Quake, especially the grenade launcher guy. There is this guy who shoots grenades and hit you with a chainsaw if you get close, making him very hard to deal with. And then there are knights, fiends, which jumps at you and are very threatening. And if you don't know how to strafe and aim in the meanwhile, you're gonna get killed easily by these fiends. And I bet that Furious Sam with the clears has taken some inspiration from the fiends. Then there are the Shamblers, which have a ton of HP and they're very hard to kill and they are very deadly as well. And the game likes to put them in places where they're gonna destroy you because you got no cover. But I mean, you can handle them, and with the expansion, with the Dissolution of Eternity, you get multi-rockets, which are a blessing, because you can kill pretty much everyone fast, and with a lot of explosions too, so thumbs up to Dissolution of Eternity. I've become the biggest fan of this expansion. Then sometimes you have to fight bosses. There is the iconic Hecton fights, which is actually very easy fight. Unfortunately, Quake 1 was rushed, and so you don't get a boss at the end of every episode in the Quake main campaign, which is a shame, and I feel like the game would have benefited a lot from final bosses at the end of every episode. And let's talk about the graphic briefly, because I know that a lot of people haven't tried Quake because they feel like the game is too dated, it looks like shit, and all of this talk, in my opinion, Quake doesn't look bad at all. Okay, some areas can look bland, but that's it. It's not like so pixelated that you cannot look at it. It's not like it has 2D sprites like in Doom or in Duke Nukem 3D, which used to turn me off when I was younger, but now I can enjoy these games without any problems. Although, I understand how people don't really like 2D sprites in a 3D FPS game, but Quake has none of this, The models are fully 3D, they look good, they're well designed, they look scary. It's just great graphic design by the developers as well. And I have more love for the Quake creatures than for the Doom ones. I'm more of a Quake fan than Doom fan. And let's talk about the movement, because this is another important aspect about Quake. In Quake, you can bunny hop, in Doom 1 you couldn't even jump. Now with mods, of course, you can jump, but it still stays a plain, simple jump, when instead in Quake there is air strafing and bunny hop added to the mix, which make the game very fun to play for people who know how to bunny hop, and even for people who want to practice bunny hopping. I don't know why you would do that in 2022, but you can bunny hop if you want to, which, in my opinion, it's a great thing to have in a video game, because you can have fun just by jumping around in a level, something that you cannot do in most of the newer boomer shooters or even Doom Eternal. A lot of people praise Doom Eternal and newer games for the movement, when in reality all they have is a dash, a crouch, a slide, or stuff like this, which with a press of a button you activate and you go faster, or you dash, or whatever. Instead, in Quake or in Half-Life 1, you have to build your own momentum, it's all on you. It's not like I press this button and I start going fast. And this is an aspect I value a lot in classic FPS games, and it's fun to, just jump away from enemy fire, or navigating the map while searching for the blue door, if you have the blue key, bunny hopping around, because bunny hop is fun and I wish more games had it. And so guys, that's it. Try Quake 1 if you're looking for an FPS that you can pick up and play easily without too much problem. You can even play while listening to a podcast or whatever. I used to do that, but now I really want to enjoy the great music this game has to offer. How much does it cost in Steam? I'm gonna check right now. 10 euros. With 10 euros, you've bought a game that will last you a lot of time because you're probably bad at the game. And you know, with 10 euros, you're gonna have a very good experience. Or you can also buy the Quake Collection Bundle, which includes Quake 4 as well, which is a great game too. And you know, what are you waiting for? Go play Quake, you fuckers.